Hey everyone, welcome to my channel Array Academy. So today we are going to set up a n8n using Docker. So first, what is n8n? So n8n is an open source workflow automation tool like Zapier, but you self-host it, you own your data, and it's completely free. You can connect over 400 applications like Gmail, Slack, database, APIs, and automate tasks between them using a visual drag drop editor. What makes n8n special is that it's a fair code licensed. You can self host it on your own server, use it for free, and even build custom nodes for it. It's a favorite among the developers and the DevOps who want automation without sending their data to the third party cloud. Okay, so let's start coding. So first thing first, we have to create a file called docker-compose.yml file. So just name it compose.yml. Okay. So once you create this one, the first thing we have to write our services. So in our case, our first service, this is n8n. So I am giving the name as n8n. You can give any name as you like, but I am preferring this one because it will be easy to recognize the things. Okay. Then after defining this, after adding the service name, we have to define the image. For the image, you can go to the Docker Hub. This is the official image for the n8n. So I am just writing that one only. So n8n io/n8n latest. I'm adding the latest tag because it will pull the latest stable version from that Docker Hub. Then we will go to add a container name. I am preferring n8n. This is also optional, whatever you can add it. But if you are not defining any name, so Docker will generate a random name. So for this I am adding this container name. So the next thing is that restart. I am adding unless stopped. So what does this means? If the container crash or your machine reboots, the Docker will automatically restart n8n unless you manually stop it yourself. Okay. So this is the important to keep it always available. Okay. Then next thing is that ports. So here n8n is taking by default as a 5678 and 5678. So the first part of this port is the host port, and the second part is the container port. So if in your machine the 5678 port is busy or used any other services, then if you want to change it, so you can easily come here and change the first one, as the first one is the host machine things. Okay. After writing the ports, we have to go for the environments. So let's add that one. So environment. So the first environment we are adding like n8n host. Okay. So this will be, for my case, it is a local host. Okay. And but if you are doing in production, then you have to write your own domain name here, so it will point automatically there. Okay. The next is n8n port. n8n port 5678. Okay. We'll remove the space. Okay. Okay. Then the third one is n8n protocol. So it will be HTTP. Same thing, if you are in production and your domain has SSL, then you have to change it to HTTPS instead of HTTP. Okay. Then the next one, I will add the webhook webhook URL. So this will keep the sorry this will keep your webhook URL. It will give a webhook URL. Otherwise it will give a, means if you are not giving any name and all, so it will be a random things it will give. So I think it will be better to add a webhook URL, so you can point to the right address if you have multiple n8n instances. Okay, so the next thing, I am adding the time zone. So generic time zone is, yeah. Okay, so the time zone, I think it will used for the scheduled workflow, and if you are not setting up any time zone, so automatically it will take the UTC time. So I will prefer to add a time zone if you are running some scheduled job, like at this particular time we have to run this script, so it will be better to add a time zone there. Okay, so the next thing is like volumes. I will tell you what it's mean. First let me write the volume, the n8n data, this is the name of the volume, and then the path home node. Okay, this is the most important line for data persistent. This home node n8n is where n8n store everything, your workflow, credentials, settings. Without this, every time you restart your container, you will lose everything. So that's why you have to mount the volume here. Okay, then after the volumes, we have to define the volumes, how the volume will perform. So the volume name is n8n, so I am adding this one, and I am adding the driver is local. So what does it mean, the driver is equal to local? So this is the official declaration, the named volume, this is called as a named volume. Okay, and it means the driver is local, means it will store the volume inside your system. It is not a cloud or something like that. It will store the volume inside your system. Okay, so here I think everything is well set up. Let's run this command and we'll see how it's working. Okay, so docker compose up, yeah, as you can see, it's pulling the image from Docker Hub. As you can see, our n8n build was successful. Let's see, by doing docker ps, you can see it is there with the ID. So let's check in the browser and we'll see. So as you remember, we have localhost 5678. Yeah, it's done. So this is the first time setup you have to do. Okay, let me register with here. Okay, after register, it will ask you some few questions. I'll prepare, you can give anything. Okay, so you can see the interface of the n8n, it's completed. And I think I will create a n8n series of videos, so that where we can able to do some different type of project, like the agentic AI and some automations. So this is the interface, and I will explain more on this upcoming videos. So thank you for watching, and if you have any issue or any doubt, just comment below. So that's it for today. Yeah, we'll see in the next video.